Greetings, esteemed friends. Today, we invite you to embark on a journey through a remarkable Islamic nation steeped in history, renowned for its courageous populace and abundant natural beauty and resources. This nation possesses the potential to significantly influence global trade, underscoring its geographical importance. We are referring to Yemen. In this video, we will explore Yemen's rich history, examine the reasons behind the interventions by the United States and the United Kingdom, and identify other nations that have posed challenges to their actions. Additionally, we will showcase the stunning landscapes of this region and share numerous insights that may be entirely new to you. We anticipate that today's video will be highly engaging, so we encourage you to watch until the conclusion. Should you find the content enjoyable, please consider subscribing and sharing your valuable thoughts in the comments section. Now, let us commence our exploration. The name Yemen translates to happiness or blessings, and it is recognized as the poorest Islamic nation within the Arab world. Historically, Yemen was known as Arabia Felix, meaning Happy Arabia. The population of Yemen stands at approximately 34.5 million, ranking it 44th globally. The country spans an area of 5,288,000 square kilometers and is located in Asia, bordered by Saudi Arabia to the south, the Red Sea to the west, and the Arabian Sea in the north and Oman in the east. Friends, Yemen is an independent and self-governing country in the Arab world. The capital of the country is Sana'a, which is the largest city in terms of population. Its total population is close to 25 lakhs. The lifestyle of the people of the countries surrounding Yemen is very luxurious, whereas the people of Yemen live a life of poverty. The official language of Yemen is Arabic. Friends, do you know that despite being poor, the wedding function here continues for 21 days? There is a complete ban on alcohol in this country, and no one can take a picture of a woman here. Hijab is mandatory for every woman. More than 50% of the people of Yemen live a life of poverty. Like Saudi Arabia, in Yemen too, even if someone steals, his hands are chopped off, while the tongue of someone who speaks against Islam is also chopped off. There is a strange custom in this country, where young girls are married to older men. Yemen is that country in the Arab world where instead of monarchy, a democratic form of government is in place. Almost 100% of the population in Yemen is Muslim, out of which 65% are Sunni Muslims who follow Imam Shafi rahmatullah al-Ali, and 35% are Shia Muslims. The city of Sana'a in Yemen is one of the oldest cities in the world. This city was built by one of the three sons of Hazrat Noah al-Salam. The houses in this city are designed with a very different type of architecture, which shows their culture. There are many tourist places here, including Dar al-Hijra, which is very famous for its historical architecture. Salah Mosque is the biggest mosque of this country, which is extremely beautiful. Babul Zaman, which was built in the 17th century. The gate made of Jabal Naukam is according to the residents of this place. The son of Hazrat Noah al-Salam laid the foundation of this city by standing on this mountain. Friends, you will be surprised to hear that the Arab race originated from Yemen. The Quraysh tribe and the Ansar tribe of Medina were also from Yemen. After Naqal Mukani, the Ansar tribe that settled in Saudi Arabia was called Al-Azd in Yemen. Friends, Yemeni coffee is considered to be the best and expensive coffee in the world. The people of Yemen definitely keep a hanjar with them, and it is a very important part of their culture. A tree is found in Yemen from which many medicines are made. This tree is found only in the island of Sakura in Yemen, which looks like an umbrella, and this tree is called dragon blood tree. The northern region of Yemen is rich in natural resources, where there is a lot of oil, cobalt, copper, gold, iron and nickel. This is the reason why this area remained under the British occupation for 129 years. A leaf called kat is found in the country, which is consumed by almost the whole country. Like naswa in Pisha, gutka in Karachi. Similarly, as a mild intoxicant, kat leaves are consumed in the whole country. The currency of Yemen is Yemeni Rial, which is equal to Pakistani Rs and equal to Indian 0.33. Due to the constant war in the country, their currency and money are very cheap. The beautiful seacoast of Yemen is Gulf of Aden. This seacoast is very important from the geographical point of view. Trade ships of the whole world pass through its coast. America and Europe also do their trade through this route. This is why a few days ago, Yemen stopped the ships coming from Israel and demanded that food should be delivered to Gaza first. After that, we will release the ship. This ship was captured by the Houthi force of Yemen, but after this, America and England started attacking the maritime boundaries of Yemen. The geographical importance of Yemen is very high. If Yemen wants, it can stop the trade of the whole world. We will tell you about the rest in detail in the next video. Among the famous cities of this country is Hadramaut al-Hudayd, which is situated on the seashore. This city also has the biggest port of Yemen. The incident is that Jaffa is the historical village of Yemen. Sakura is the beautiful island of Yemen, which is situated on the Gulf of Aden. Friends, if we talk about the history of Yemen, then the history of this country is thousands of years old. Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam liked the people of Yemen very much. This country is counted among the areas that were inhabited at the beginning of the world. It is generally said that the son of Hazrat Nuh al-Salam laid the foundation of this area. Initially, this area was the center of Christians. Queen Saba also belonged to Yemen. During the time of Hazrat Sulaiman al-Salam, Yemen was ruled by Queen Saba or Queen Balkis. During this period also, Yemen was the center of the best trade in the world. Islam arrived in Yemen in 630 AD. At that time, Yemen was the most developed area of Arabia. Slowly, Islam spread throughout the country. Yemen was the main center of the spread of Islam in the world. The people of Yemen played an important role. Friends, by the 9th century, complete Islamic rule was established in Yemen. After this, the coastal area of Yemen became an important center of Turkish trade. In 1948, Imam Yahya was killed and his son ascended the throne. In 1987, oil was discovered in Yemen. In 1990, an agreement was held between the two countries in which it was decided to have a single system in both the parts. In 1990, both the governments became a part of the alliance completely, but the armies of both the parts could not form an alliance with each other. In 1994, they parted ways. The army of northern Yemen occupied many parts of southern Yemen. Southern Yemen had the support of Saudi Arabia and northern Yemen had the support of Iran. In 1994, they also fought among themselves, and in this war, 80,000 lives were lost. The British were also in this country. They wanted riots. Britain was the sole ruler of this country till 1966, but before leaving it, divided the country into two parts, because if this country became strong, then we would have to depend on Yemen for trade. Therefore, the Shia-Sunni riots turned into a war. The northern part, which was supported by Iran, was inhabited by Shias, and the southern part, which was supported by Saudi Arabia, was inhabited by Sunnis. Therefore, there are two governments in Yemen due to which the country could not progress, and the country was always a victim of war. This is why Yemen is considered one of the most dangerous countries in the world. During the war, the country became a victim of unemployment and problems, but during this time, Saudi Arabia also expelled the people who had come from Yemen for work. The country started weakening. Due to this weakness, Al-Qaeda got a chance to gain a foothold in this country. Al-Qaeda kept attacking American planes and flights from Yemen. After this, America attacked Yemen. During this time, a special group present in Yemen wanted to capture Yemen. It was none other than the Houthi rebels. Yes, it was the same Houthi rebels who had attacked Abu Zabi. It is generally said about the same rebel that he belongs to the Shia sect, but Allah knows better about him. Yemen supported Iraq in the Iraq-Kuwait War, due to which a series of opposition to Yemen started in the Arab world. Even the income received by Yemen was reduced. Sarab Hussein, Badruddin Houthi of that tribe, formed some organizations with the help of Iran. It started development work in the areas under its influence from Iran's Tawan, improved the standard of education, and succeeded in getting a large number of the same Saab people with it. In 2004, the Houthi movement initiated a rebellion aimed at seizing control of Yemen. commonly referred to as the First Houthi Rebellion. However, this uprising ultimately proved unsuccessful, resulting in the death of Badruddin. Concurrently, al-Qaeda was gaining strength, prompting the United States to broker a peace agreement between the Houthi rebels and the Yemeni government in 2008 to mitigate the threat posed by al-Qaeda. Over time, the Houthi rebels grew in power, receiving support from both Iran and the United States. Nevertheless, the US eventually ceased its assistance to the Houthis, while support from Saudi Arabia began to increase. Presently, the Houthis have established connections with Hamas, and it is reported that they are also providing assistance to Hamas. This concludes our information for today. We encourage you to share your thoughts. And for new viewers, kindly ask you to subscribe. Allah Hafiz.